Good morning, students. Today we are going to start lesson number 2, poem Leisure, written by poet William Henry Davies, who was born in Newport, Wales in 1871. He often wrote poems on themes of hardships, the natural world, and based on his experience as a tramp. He died in 1940. His collection of poetry include The Soul's Destroyer and other poems, nature poems and others, etc. This poem begins with the famous lines, "What is this life if full of care?" He wrote, Nobody should think after reading the poem of him as a lazy man. The main idea and theme behind this is a longing of the revival of a lifestyle that we humans overlook in the race of life, what bliss nature has to offer to us. Reading the poem, the first question which comes to our mind is what is the meaning of the word leisure and why the poet has chosen such a title. Now let's read the poem and see. Now let's see with poet's eyes what he wants to show us through his pen. What is this life if full of care we have no time to stand and stare? No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see in broad daylight streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet, how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes begin. A poor life this is, if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. Reading the poem, the first question which comes to our mind is what is the meaning of the word leisure and why the poet has chosen such a title. Leisure means time when one is not working or free time or the time in which one enjoys and he or she is stress free. It is an interesting title as this poem is a protest, a call against the unnecessary commitments of man with the worldly affairs or material gains like property, etc. It calls to create a leisure by taking a decision. We are always in a hurry and we don't have any free time or leisure time to look around and see the beauty of nature which is spread all around us. This kind of life always brings you worries. While a new day starts, you never see that a fresh start has begun. Or you never pay attention to the birds or to the flowers or anything. You never appreciate the little plants that grow. You only begin your day with the worries and tensions. You go for the time-bound or timetable-bound life. So the poet has used this title to emphasize that one should enjoy life by paying attention to the beauty in the world and around us. Like a small child who always enjoys nature. We should always have some time to be stress-free, relieved, and to spend in the lap of Mother Nature to admire her beauty. Now let's see about the theme of the poem. So the poem has this very important theme, that is the poet wants to change our attitude towards nature and our lifestyle also. The way we look at our lifestyle means he wants us to take a break from our busy lifestyle and make it more life centric. Means the lifestyle should inculcate the positiveness, not the busyness. And he wants to shift our focus from the material pursuits. Means we are having a stressful life or a busy life because what we think that the material pursuits like finance or the buildings or properties or any money can only bring happiness in life. But what he wants to say, he wants to put an opinion that it is now time to weigh your priorities. You should have some time when you can think about the priorities of the life, weigh the gains and losses. What are the real gains and what is the real loss? And abandon our material pursuits, and we should establish a firm contact with Mother Nature, because without nature we cannot survive. So Mother Nature shows us so many beautiful sceneries that relaxes us, and simple living leads a happy life. So the poet wants to us to think about it, and he also wants us to see the new day as a new day brings a new attitude, new opportunities, like that. So he wants us to be more positive. This poem itself is gentle and relaxing, as it calms the mood of the person who is reading the poem. We can visualize the sceneries. So poet always refers towards the various sceneries of Mother Nature with this poem. See the rhyme scheme of the poem. So here, if you will see, the lines have, each para is of 2 lines. So there are total 14 lines in the full poem, and the length is almost similar. So such an arrangement is called couplet arrangement. So such arrangement has a pair of successive lines. Okay, successive lines, 1, 2. So these type of lines is called successive lines, and typically it is rhyming. See here, care and stare, bows and cows. So this has the rhyming scheme, and it is used for emphasizing the meaning, put more emphasis on the meaning, and it also makes the poem interesting and creates the rhyming effect. So it is used. So for homework, you need to write the poem neatly in your fair notebook. Okay, so you will write lesson number 2, then write the poem's name leisure, what is the meaning of leisure, and you have to write the poem in the fair notebook. Okay,